I have to ask an editorial question of the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
Are we allowed to talk about the tour?
I would think so. Yeah.
Because I want to.
I would think so.
I
had it on my little
Okay.
list of things, yeah.
Okay, cool. Take two notes. Yeah, so how do I transition into that? That's fine.
It's tough sometimes, right?
Yeah, you got to start up from nothing and act like everything's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so just act like the flow of the conversation has been going, ready? So anyway, as I was just saying.
Like I mentioned.
No, but so this summer coming up, now we're kind of working together. We're not kind of working. We're definitely working together on a project where we are tying Richmond history, Richmond music, and some walking tours together. You want to fill in the people a little bit about this, about what we got going on?
Yeah. I noticed, well, when I travel, I like to go on walking tours. I think it's a great way to get to know the new city. And when I Googled Richmond Walking Tour or Richmond Music Tour, the only thing we have is it takes you to a calendar of events. And I thought that we need to point people to so much more in the city than just the venues where things are happening. That's lovely, but we have so much more going on. So I had the idea, and you guys had a bunch of content because you had clearly been thinking about it already as well, of a website or an app or just something that leads people to the Bojangles statue or the Hippodrome, which is a venue, but it's a historic venue, or record shops, or places that used to be record shops, or homes that maybe, famous musicians lived in, just anywhere in Richmond that has a tie to music and have a central place for people to go to. So I think we're looking at some self-guided tours. I think we're looking at other modes of transportation, which could be really cool.
Hoverboards.
And yeah, maybe partner with local businesses so that when you're in the area, you're spreading some commerce in that little pocket, in that little neighborhood, and you're showing appreciation, they're showing appreciation. But I wanted something on the local and statewide tourism websites that when you looked under tours and looked under music, there was something really groovy to do.
Yeah, and we definitely think it's important because a lot of people, when they come to Richmond, they're like, oh, it's a cool town. Like, they think Civil War, obviously, capital Confederacy. But there's just a lot of, great musical history that's here as well that kind of gets overlooked until you really start digging. And so I think this is one of the projects where it's a great way to highlight the importance of Richmond to the rest of the country, but also just show people what's here. And so when people are coming to Richmond, they'll check out the walking tours around the city, maybe come see a show at the end of the night, and just participate in the music scene.
Just to see how much is going on a regular basis, not just the big festivals during certain times of year, which are incredible that we have, but just every night of the week, there are dozens of venues with live music.